because they changed the name from Black Oak Park to Malcolm X Park in 1993. I think he was ahead of his time in his thinking, you know. And he was trying to tell people to study, learn, be educated. And that was the main thing, be educated. They can be somebody out there, you know, because you are somebody. You are somebody.
And I just feel compelled to say that I'm very grateful for the support in the Senate that has been resoundingly given to the NEA. And it's very important that all of us who care about the arts understand how significant it is that the federal government has a role to play in supporting the arts and in funding programs like the ones that send artists to schools where children would never see an artist otherwise.
Arts and education elevates and gives structure to that passion for expression and connection. Indeed, the process of studying and creating art in all of its distinct forms defines in many ways those qualities that are at the very heart of education reform in the 90s. Creativity, perseverance, a sense of standards, and above all, striving for excellence all the time. And that's why we took special pains to include the arts in our Goals 2000 legislation. It tells the world that we believe in excellence, but it leaves the responsibility with the communities and the states to define what specific standards should be achieved and how then to achieve them.
There's a great misconception about the arts, and that it just infuriates me when I hear, I mean, the public school system in Philadelphia has huge budget challenges. Just, and I wouldn't want to be any part of that. It's just huge and complicated. But whenever I hear that the first thing that gets cut is like a music program, it just kind of, and not because it could say that, well, the arts, it's creative and kids learn to express themselves. All that's true, but they also learn all kinds of valuable life skills, just like, you know, music is all about mathematics, and, you know, art is about creative problem solving and stuff. And
because there are a lot of activities that we used to have that we don't have anymore, because everybody's cutting funding. Everybody's cutting funding. The public schools, they're like big bars still just trying to get a couple things, you know what I mean? Where all schools should have, I think, a music class. Oh, yeah. That's my own personal opinion, you know.
And people don't appreciate this. They think arts is just like the extra stuff you can do that's fun and it's, you know, kind of enriching, but it is as important as learning how to write effectively and learning math and all that stuff. It is fundamental to the composition of your brain and how, but especially for young people, that it touches all the right nerves and bring your brain alive. One of the things I love about this project is just the relationship between the arts, professional artists, and young people, getting them excited about the arts, giving them opportunities to learn about it and either discover a passion or just a lifelong appreciation for it. So been very interested for quite a long time in this kind of connection, or the intersection between the arts and cities, public space. And so this is research and sort of I've been doing for several years now. And then last year I received a grant from the Netter Center, which is devoted to partnerships between the university and West Philadelphia. And they offer courses, they help fund courses called academically based community service courses. And so I applied for a grant to teach a course and create some sort of public art performance. It was a little undefined at the time, space, event, somewhere in West Philadelphia, and I started out thinking it would be really cool to create a kind of public art space in an empty lot, say between two buildings, where theater combines with dance, visual art, all kinds of stuff, especially in non-traditional spaces. So you can see this work in an art museum, you can see it on a city street, you can see it in other public spaces like Malcolm X Memorial Park. A combination of showing art, performances, but then also engaging. So we're calling it kind of this is a 1960 term called a happening, which is just, it's all kind of happening.
Yeah.
And you the Friends of Malcolm X Park, the committee have been working very hard to have regular events in the park. Music events, as I said, they have professional Shakespeare in the park, free Shakespeare in the park. They have other things. There is just wide recognition that the arts the arts are as important as anything, not more important, but as important as anything else in making the community what it needs to be. You know, a great place to live, safe, exciting things to do, restaurants to go to, art stuff to see. All that stuff is this what's called sort of mixed use, or the whole deal. Our little event is one small part of a very large but integrated program of commercial development, school development, the arts, the art gallery that's there, just and theaters, and so it's all kind of this community effort from whichever direction it comes. It all kind of meets and makes, and West Philadelphia is a great neighborhood, but it's got, as everybody knows, it's got a lot of challenges. So it's got a long ways to go, but trying to make the 52nd Street corridor, which is from Market to, or Chess, I'm not sure, but several blocks of 52nd Street, which is that heart of that neighborhood, all the way down almost to Malcolm X Park, making sure that people are informed about and are taught how to do loan applications and things, and all kinds of the difficult paperwork and stuff to be able to sustain, so that a successful commercial corridor has a huge impact on the neighborhood.
It's not my park. It's because my name is president on the card. It's your park. You live here. Your kids live here. Your kids play here in the park. Let them see that you respect the park, and they'll respect the park too.
Part of it is just the need to have regular events over the course of the calendar year, so you feel that there's some ongoing reason to go there.
And people come there because it's music, it's free. They enjoy the camaraderie of the people.
So, and I think the arts especially, because they are, I think there's just something about seeing a young person just like put paint on a canvas that brings tears to my eyes. And sometimes it doesn't take much to get somebody to go, wow, that's really cool. And so the arts have this immediate kind of galvanizing way to get people excited. And it just, I mean, obviously the art, they're colorful and beautiful, and music and all this stuff. So it makes the park kind of, it energizes it. It makes it not just a place to come and quietly read a book, but to come and participate, so that you will be coming on a regular basis.
But I think these miles now, 52nd and Market and 46th and Market, they have the murals of different black people that are doing good, that have done good. That's great. And I think it's good for kids to see them, see what they have done, to look them up, or as I say, Google them, and see their accomplishments, and just say, well, I want to do this. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a doctor, I mean, it's there for them. They just got to get that step forward to make sure that it's theirs,
Just the idea that you could be an artist, or an activist writer like Malcolm X, or that sort of seeing it's to see that it's actually being done and you can do it. I think is huge.